going on, people? It's the Xbot 448. And before I get on this ultimate discussion, I do want to give a major shout out to all Chicago Cubs fans out there. Last night, the Cubs actually won the World Series. Let me repeat that. They won the World Series. 107 years in between World Series victories for this team. And I'm not even a Cubs fan. I'm a Mets fan. You know, I'm in Mooch's side of things when it comes to sports teams for the most part. But I can see the significance in this win, and I am very, very happy for those Cubs fans out there, the people who have stuck with their team through mostly thin. I mean, you know, they're known as the lovable losers and stuff like that, you know, the Chicago Cubs. And to see them win the series was something that I never thought I would see happen in my lifetime. So major shout out to you guys. I am very happy for you. But on to today's video. And today's video is actually kind of spurred from last night's Xbox Nation Craps podcast. Yo, big shout out to Crap Gamer, Mooch, you know, the entire panel over there. They had a great discussion going on about Gears 4 and that season pass and what it pretty much entails and what is left out of it and how it just doesn't seem to be a great value for gamers and consumers, which I do definitely have to agree with them on, because basically what you're getting with the Gears season pass is just the ability as new maps come out to be able to make custom matches with those. That's pretty much it. I mean, they've come out with new characters. They have these two, in my mind, like two no-name rapper characters that they put out in a pack. And even if you have the season pass, you would have to buy that pack, and it's not even at a discount. Stuff like that. You know, packs are coming out that, you know, you would still have to buy even if you have the season pass. And that kind of spurred this whole conversation about Ultimate Editions. Now, I'll let you know, you can see the game running right here. Forza Horizon 3 is the last, like, Ultimate Edition game I've bought. Like, and I think it's worth it, all right? I think Forza Horizon 3 is worth it, and it's actually gotten under some scrutiny in terms of the expansions that are coming out, you know, end of this year into next year. Now, me and O-Snaps, we bought the Ultimate Edition of this game, and that contains a bunch of stuff, all right? Not only did it come with the early access, which I will get into later. I don't want early access to be a thing when it comes to Ultimate Editions, but it came with the early access. It came with 2 car packs that, you know, people who bought the regular edition will eventually be able to buy separately. It came with the VIP pass, the VIP, which is, the VIP gives you a bunch of stuff. I mean, it gives you a little crown by your name when you're playing online, but I could give 2 shits about that. It gives me double the credits on my wheel spins in the game, which is huge to me. All right, every time you level up, you get a wheel spin. The wheel spins, it's got different credit amounts. It's got a couple cars in there, and whatever, you know, the point lands on is what you get. But say, you know, you're a VIP and you land on 45,000 credits, that will jump to 90,000 credits. All right, I like that. I think it's a benefit. Then you get the car pass with Forza Horizon 3, which is basically what Forza and Playground Games, what they do with, you know, Motorsport and Horizon is they come out with car packs. They come out with 1 car pack per month, right? And with the car pass, you're guaranteed 6 of those car packs, all right? So the first 6 months, you are getting those car packs with your car pass. Again, content, all right? And with the Ultimate Edition, the Forza Horizon 3 Ultimate Edition, it was also stated that with the expansions, people who bought Ultimate will get a discount on them. So Playground Games, Turn 10 came out and said that, you know, basically these expansions aren't going to be in the Ultimate Edition. You won't be able to just get them, which is actually understandable to me, right? They came out with prices on these expansions. The first one is going to have to deal with snow. I'm not sure if you're going to be like shipped off to another area or something in the game, but you're going to be racing in snow, right? And they're coming out with 2 expansions. The snow one is probably coming out fairly soon. I'd say like end of November, December maybe. And then there's another expansion coming out later on. Now, if you don't have the Ultimate Edition of the game, you'll be able to buy the Expansion Pass, and the Expansion Pass is $35, right? And that is paying for both expansions. If you have the Ultimate, then you're going to get $10 off of that, and it's going to be $25. Now, it's funny in gaming when it comes to this, man. I should really hire an economist to come out and do all these prices and stuff. But if you think about it, the pass is $35, which means if you want to buy the expansion separately, they are going to be $20 a piece. So if you buy the expansions separately, that's $40, right? If you buy the pass without buying the Ultimate Edition, that's $35. Now, if you have the Ultimate Edition, that's an additional $10 off, so you're looking at $25. So if you did invest in the Ultimate Edition, you're saving $15 off of these two expansions, which is really cool. And like I said, Playground and Turn 10 said this when the Ultimate Edition was coming out. Alright? So you get all that content with the Ultimate Edition, plus you get such a big discount on the expansions that are coming up. The only thing I don't like about this is people with the Ultimate Edition, that discount only lasts until, I believe, it's either December 12th or the end of December. They said before the end of the year. I have a couple people actually pointing to December 12th as the date to buy the pass to get that major discount. Now, I like that, alright? I got a bunch of content in my Ultimate Edition, but I am also a huge Forza fan. So, in that term, the Ultimate Edition was worth it to me. I don't see where the Ultimate Edition of Gears 4 would be worth it to me. Me and my wife, we have Gears 4. We bought the regular edition. One of the supporters of my channel actually came out and gave me the Season Pass, which is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. But, like I said, with the Season Pass, one of the biggest things about it is... pretty much the main thing about it is you'll be able to make custom games with the new maps that come out. And that's pretty much what you're getting. You know, you're not getting any of these extra packs there. They did give you packs with the pass, and I already opened all of them. I haven't used many of them. It gave me a couple cool skins and stuff like that. But other than that, is the Ultimate Edition really worth it? And I guess in the end, it depends on your preference in games. If you're a really big fan of the title, if you really, you're looking forward to the release and you just want to pick up absolutely everything you can for that title in terms of DLC and stuff, then most of the time Ultimate Editions are worth it. I mean, Forza Horizon 3, the Ultimate Edition to me was worth it. One thing I want to talk about with Ultimate Editions though is this whole early access type thing. You get to play the game early and stuff like that. Now, I felt the pressure in Forza Horizon 3 to get the Ultimate Edition. I'm a big Forza fan, like I've said, and I just started seeing people playing the game, man, and dude, that peer pressure was just so heavy on me. Like, I really wanted to get into the game. At first I was like, I'm just gonna buy the regular edition. I'll wait that 4 days, but just to see everybody on my friends list that was playing the game, going on social media and seeing game clips and stuff like that, people talking about the campaign. Like, here's the deal. There's many different people that come from many different various like income categories, okay? You could be a huge fan of Forza, but you just can't afford $100 for a game. Like, you buy the Season Pass when it's on discount a few months later and stuff like that, but you can't afford that $100 right then and there. With this early access to the game, you're kind of fragmenting that consumer base, that group of gamers that come back year after year to play your franchise, alright? And, it seems all well and good now, but I see a lot of problems with this down the road if it becomes a thing. Then all of a sudden it's like, well, why have a release date if the game is actually coming out 4 days or a week before that? As long as you could pay the money. And that's pretty much what it's coming down to, is like, well, if you have the money, you can do it now instead of then. And I look at it, gaming as a platform, all right, even as a type of social media, where it brings people together from all walks of life, all various income brackets and stuff like that. So when a game first comes out, that gives everybody, no matter if you're living in a mansion or you're living in the projects, it gives everybody that release date. Everybody pays the same amount of money to go in and experience this game on that release date. And if these early access things with the Ultimate Editions really becomes a thing in gaming, you're not going to have such solidarity when it comes to the community. You're going to have people coming in with the actual release date, but trying to play people that has been playing the game incredibly strong all day, every day, for the 4 days to a week that they got the early access. And people that are just coming in that just really couldn't afford the Ultimate Edition are now kind of playing at a disadvantage. It might not be so much Forza, because when it comes to that, it's about the cars and stuff like that. So the early access, the people might have more cars than the others. The people that come in on the actual release date and get the regular edition. But this could become a problem within the gaming industry, within gamers as a whole, and it could kind of fracture the community to a fairly big extent. I'm a little concerned about that. I can't say I'm not, guys. I look at gaming as like that platform that brings, like I said, brings everybody together, no matter what kind of income bracket. With Xbox Live and online play, no matter where you live and stuff like that. And on the release date of these games, it's good to see everybody come together on an even level. But like I said, I'm guilty of buying the Ultimate Edition. I got the Forza Horizon 3. I actually did. I played 3 days early. I got the Ultimate Edition a day late. But I hope this doesn't become like a standard thing for all games, because I just don't see it as a good thing. But guys, these are my thoughts about Ultimate Editions, and where like Gears 4, when they did their season pass, how they kind of did it wrong, basically. And I hope they do something to correct all this, because Gears 4 is an amazing game. I like what Forza Horizon 3 did with the Ultimate Edition, except for the kind of like early access, because I just don't want that to be a thing in gaming. I don't think that'll be healthy for the communities. But as usual, guys, hit up that comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're on my side with most of this stuff when it comes to Ultimate Editions. I mean, it's pretty much like how much you want to invest into that franchise. And what do you think about the early access? If it becomes a thing, do you see what I see in terms of kind of like the division within the gaming community? And I just want to hear your thoughts on that. As usual, guys, if you like the video, if you like the topic, definitely hit that thumbs up button for me. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe. But as for now, this is the Xbot 448, and I am definitely signing off.